This podcast is part of the Loosely Connected Network. Visit www.thelooselyconnected.com for more great podcast networks, Twitch streams, YouTube channels, and more.
What's in a crate? And when I say crate, it's Loot Crate. Do you know what Loot Crate is?
Yes, I do, Tony.
Okay.
But I'm going to let you tell them all about it.
All right. Well, Loot Crate is a box. It's a crate, really, but it's made of cardboard. And it has stuff in it that you can subscribe to, and they send you every month. And then every month they have a theme. Loot Crate, they come in Loot Crate and Loot Crate Deluxe, Loot Crate Wear, Loot Crate, it's called Loot Wear. Loot Wear is mostly t-shirts, Loot Anime, Loot Fright, which is horror movies, and Loot Remix, which I don't know what that is, but that sounds cool. They also gaming crates and film, TV crates, sci-fi crates, and all of that. But the general Loot Crate is pretty cool because it's just a theme every month and you get stuff from it. And you kind of pay for it and you know that's coming, but you don't know what you get. So it's like opening a Christmas gift every month. So yeah. And even though I try to delay as much as I can so I can navigate the website and figure out what the theme is next month, I still haven't found it yet.
I was like, man, Tony, this time is a rather elaborate explanation. I was like, but then you said you would stop 4 times. And all right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Hold on. It was doing so well. You could even message me, and I could have helped you too.
Yeah, well, I'm like on the website through my phone right now. I'm trying to figure out what the month theme is. Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
August's theme is mayhem. So wherever they go, mayhem seems. You know what's funny? I read the word wherever they go, and then I was going to continue with "I will be right here waiting for you."
Yes.
So wherever they go, mayhem seems to follow. Celebrate some of your favorite havoc-wrecking characters and chaotic moments with exclusive gear and collectibles. So this month's, not this month, but August, it's going to have Rick and Morty, Harley Quinn, Office Space, and general DC comics. So that sounds cool. Yeah, and you know what? I just got my June crate, and it's July right now. So I guess they had supply issues. But yeah, I did an unboxing right before we started this recording, so I'll post it like later today on YouTube. But yeah, if you guys want your own Loot Crate subscription and get 10% off, use the promo code NTFTTPod. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, on with the show.
I love Power Club.
Come with me if you want to live.
I love Power Club.
No time for time travel.
All right, so welcome to the No Time for Time Travel podcast, where we are a podcast for nerds by nerds. My name is Tony, and joining me this week is Kwok from Sweden.
Hello.
And you are from Sweden, but you're not really from Sweden.
Yes, I am.
Yeah. Okay, we're a podcast where we usually get a suggestion for a topic of the episode, and then we discuss it, and you guys usually suggest that suggestion. That's funny. Suggest the suggestion. Anyway, so this week though, because San Diego Comic-Con just happened, we're just going to be talking about like the big announcements and things that came out from San Diego Comic-Con. And since I was also there, I'm going to talk about some of the stuff I bought there and some of the, other things I saw there. Yeah. So before we get started though, you were MIA for a while, and both me and Lam were worried like someone kidnapped you. So, because I don't remember if you told me. I think you said you were going to be busy.
Oh, yeah. I guess I didn't really properly tell you guys how I was going to be doing.
Yeah.
I told you I was going to be gone the next week or something. Or the following week that I was yeah. So what happened was, I have no idea really. Like, I went to Norway just for a hiking camping trip tour thingy. Mm-hmm. And the first day I had internet, but then the second day, for some reason, I didn't have internet at all. So I'm like, okay, whatever, it's fine. And I just automatically assumed like I had no internet for some reason until like the day I was heading back to Stockholm, Sweden. And I realized I still don't have internet. And I just like, is this one of those stupid problems where I just need to restart my phone? So I restart my phone, and lo and behold, I have internet again.
Oh my gosh.
And then I was like, oh, okay, look at why do I have all these messages? And then that's where you came in. I was like, hey, where have you been? what are you doing? Are you okay, Kwok? I'm like, oh. I thought like I didn't think people would think I'm dead for like a week.
It was scary, dude, because like we're so used to you like sending links to us about like like just like random things that are happening, and like and Lam was also in town too, so I met up with him and we were talking about it too. I was like, did someone kidnap him? Is he alive? Like, what is going on?
It's funny that because then when you said like you didn't see any internet activity, I was like, do you like monitor like my away from a keyboard sort of thing from Gmail or something? I'm like, I don't even go on it that much either.
No.
And then now I know.
Yeah, because
based on the amount of random links I send you guys.
Well, it's that, but then like when you are chatting on Hangouts, on the top it will say last active so and so amount of minutes ago, right?
Oh no.
Yeah, it says that when you're on the phone app. So it's like the last time the person logged in. And then I just saw like 1 day, and then 3 days, and then 5 days, and then over 1 week ago. And I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah. I guess that's what it could be a little bit scary, my bad.
Yeah. It's also scary because you are far away from everyone, and we don't really have any contacts over there.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So I was like, oh my gosh, I hope you're okay. Yeah.
Well, I'm alive.
Yes.
I came back in one piece.
Yeah. How was the trip though?
Oh, spectacular. Yeah, it was just like nonstop hiking in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was like we hiked every day. Each day is a new trail. But it's also like so we go on a hike, a trail somewhere, and then the guide, they would take us to a new campsite that's around Norway, almost every day, and then the hiking will vary from long and difficult, like difficult being like more vertical, and you're just gonna be climbing a lot. It's a little bit steeper. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be require a little bit more endurance to just climb all of it. And it could be, and then there'll be, it's like alternating. So from a hard hike, and then the next day will be like a rest day where you just hike a normal incline, but it's very flat and not rocky. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's back and forth, and then halfway through, I guess, like the van that we came in kind of broke down. Mm-hmm. So we were, luckily for us, it was, we stopped at a camp to check if it had any open spot. But when we tried to turn on the engine again, the engine didn't work. So we were already at a campsite.
Oh, okay.
But at the same time, that campsite was full, so they didn't allow us to camp there.
Oh gosh!
And we called a tow truck that took us to another campsite, but that turned out to be better because the other campsite we went to had access to had like an amazing view, wasn't even crowded, and like normally at those campsites we pay 10 krona, which is I guess $1, mm-hmm. $1-ish for hot water, 4 or 5 minutes of hot water. Mm-hmm. But then this one was like unlimited hot water, so a lot of people were really happy about it.
Okay.
Yeah. But overall, like it was like a blessing in disguise. Mm-hmm. Also because like the next day we were supposed to do a really hard hike. Mm-hmm. But because of that, things got delayed, and then we just did alternative routes, and we kind of just skipped over that one. Yeah. So overall, we didn't have to do a really hard hike. But at the same time, how the hiking works is you just hike at your own pace. If you can't go all the way or anything like that, it's fine. You just turn back and just do what you need to do. So mm-hmm. you're not forced to do like a 11 or 12 kilometer hike and be super tired. I think that's around 8 miles, 6 miles. Mm-hmm. 6 miles. Yeah. So because I went with my coworker, and he wasn't ready for that sort of hike because here in Stockholm the hikes are rather flat, but they got the illusion that by hiking 5 kilometers of like strolling to the park is equivalent to like 5 kilometers vertically up a mountain.
Oh no, heck no. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so bad. Well, man, I don't know if you remember. I don't know if you were actually part of this hike, but a long time ago, like with Steve's group, we were in Irvine area, and then we were hiking up the hills and down the hills, and then because Lon wanted to go a certain route to see something, we ended up going 9 miles of up and downhill. And then Steve was on his knees screaming, "I can't take this anymore."
Yeah, it was crazy, man. I think I've heard it. I wasn't at that particular hike, but I heard the story about it.
Yeah, because we were following Lon's GPS on the phone, which was wrong. So, yeah, that was kind of funny. I mean, funny now. It was not funny then.
Yeah. It was weird. Like, my coworker, he said that he experienced high altitude sickness.
Oh yeah.
But then we were only like at maybe like 1,000 meters.
Oh. Or
like maybe less than 1,000 meters. And we were only like, because we started like already maybe like at 500 meters, and we go up to another 1,000 or more higher. But then like it was only 10 minutes in. And then he told me like, "Oh man, I'm getting dizzy." And then I thought like he was just like out of shape. So he's like, well, he wasn't ready for it. Mm-hmm. But apparently it was something along that line, because he was saying it was really stunning. He's like, it's getting really dim and dark. Like my vision's getting really dim and dark. I was like, I think man. you just need to breathe and just take it easy for a little bit, and we'll walk slow. And because I didn't want him to like walk 10 minutes, do like 10-minute hike and then just walk back, because that's kind of lame. I thought he was just like tired. Yeah. So I just told him like just walk normally, and then we'll don't stay too long. Just stay active and just breathe. I do the same thing I did to him, Tony. Mm-hmm. I told him breathe.
Yeah.
And then, so he got used to my random outbursts of breathe. Breathe. He's just walking, and I hear him like not breathing. I was like, breathe.
That's what you tell me when I'm playing League of Legends.
Yeah, exactly. So for listeners, Tony has high anxiety when we play like League of Legends back then.
Well, we play any game that needs like a high amount of action in one short burst of time. Yeah. I'll have like, I would not breathe.
Yeah. And then I would notice that, and I would tell him all the time, just Tony, breathe.
No, I mean, I remember sometimes like when I have super high anxiety, I stop talking, and then like Hung or Steve on our chat would be like, "Is Tony dead?"
Yeah. So I know you can forget to breathe. So it's more like I did the same thing with him. I'm like, just breathe, walk and breathe.
Wait, what's the total altitude of that when he was experiencing that?
It wasn't. I think it was maybe like 1.5 kilometers.
Huh. I mean, some people get it before others. So it usually occurs around 2,500, but.
Okay. I think because what he told me, throughout his whole life, he's been living like at sea level. He never went above like 500.
That almost sounds like you're talking about an average student.
Average student? What do you mean?
Like the grade C, like sea level.
Oh.
Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. No. So I'm like, okay, I guess that makes sense. And then that being like our age and never experiencing a mountain, I can see how like he can experience it. And I guess it was really scary because I didn't know how the route was or how dangerous it could be, because I thought it was just gonna be like we're just walking up incline, and it would just be like hard. It would just be like climbing stairs in a way, but just annoying. So it wouldn't be dangerous. But then like I think a little more than halfway, where his vision was getting better. It was still dim, but it was getting better. We were going across this ledge where we had to go against the wall.
Oh no.
And we were like maybe 600-700 meters up above. And we were like, I'm like, okay. I just stand in the back and make sure that he always keep his balance. And then I was like, all right, this part isn't too bad. And then halfway through, he started taking pictures of his girlfriend, like those Instagram boyfriend sort of thing. I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this in the middle of a ledge when your vision is blurry? And it's like, all right, I'll put it away.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and then on the way after like the whole trip on it, the whole hike, he told me, it's like, yeah, on that mountain going back, I almost lost my footing and slipped back there.
Oh my gosh.
Like, oh my god.
Oh, I'm like having anxiety right now listening to this.
Totally breathe.
Yeah. That's why I just took a deep breath right now.
Yeah, I know. But overall, the trip was really fun. I think it's highly recommended. Like, Norway's freaking amazing, man.
Yeah, just stay away from the dangerous hikes.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't even dangerous. Like, honestly, it was only like maybe 3 feet of like a ledge where it was potentially dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
But then that's for my friend because he had that problem.
Yeah.
But overall, I think like you could have gone you probably have to do like some training before, just if you want to hike the whole way. But the views are stunning.
Mm-hmm.
And like taking pictures of it, I'm like, man, this doesn't do it justice, just the pictures alone.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, man, I want to go back. I miss it already.
Man, I'm okay with just like flying a drone there to take pictures.
No, it's fine. No, you can actually do a drone. But you should. There's some hikes that are really amazing, and they're really doable.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have to be like super fit or anything either. You just walk, like a casual walk, and you just go as far as you can and just walk back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fun. So
cool.
if you feel adventurous one day, you should try that.
No. I'm not gonna do it. I know that my fiance will. She loves doing those things.
Okay.
It scares the hell out of me though when she does. So yeah.
I mean, it's not a scary hike if that's what you're afraid of.
Well, she's done scary hikes too. So
No, I'm saying for you.
Oh, but I'm afraid of heights.
You're not, right?
I am.
Oh yeah, you'll be fine. My friend's afraid of heights too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Some of them aren't even like high. It's just more like, oh, this is nice. Yeah, it's just very like.
It's more like, I think I'm just like, this is nice that I'm still alive. Yeah. Okay, can we move on? Because I'm getting anxiety right now.
No. Okay. So how were you guys? What were you guys doing during that week that I disappeared?
Well, I had a lot of stuff to do, so I don't even remember because I had a lot of work stuff to do, and I had a lot of the business stuff to do, and a lot of wedding stuff and engagement stuff to do. So I met with a lot of like the vendors already. So mostly that, and then prepping to go to Comic-Con, and then going to Comic-Con, and then played a VR arcade with Lamb, and then that turned out to be a kind of waste of money because we just basically paid for playing an hour of HTC Vive. So yeah, and then the games were glitchy as heck. And they were games that I could have gotten on my own VR sets.
Oh man.
Yeah, so yeah, I'd rather talk about Comic-Con.
Okay, sure. Yeah, that's. I guess we just move on then.
Yeah, we'll move on. We're gonna not have a news section this week because it's gonna be combined with Comic-Con.
Okay.
So yeah, let's talk about San Diego Comic-Con. Did you get to see any of the announcements of it? I know you said you didn't earlier, but I don't know if you saw it now.
No. I only know a few announcements based on what my coworker told me.
Okay. I saw they were trying to promote Candy Crush on a few things. There's like some kind of new, there were like some kind of new expansion or I don't know, but I saw it because there's like a whole like section in the Marriott hotel that's dedicated to gaming, and then on the convention floor there was also a bunch of like gaming booths. I don't remember where I saw it, but I saw something about Candy Crush and King. So I was telling like people I was with, like, hey, Quack works there. So yeah,
I didn't even know about it.
Yeah, well, I don't know if it's probably just an old thing that they're just pushing for. But yeah, I mean, the things that I was there for was mostly like collecting things. Lots of exclusive items. So you know Cyanide and Happiness? You know the comic? Yeah, so they had a booth there where they were selling their game. You know the game, that card game, what was that called? Remember that card game they had?
Explosion Kitty or something?
No, that's a different one.
That's a different one, yeah, you're right, sorry.
Yeah, this one is the one where you complete the comic strip. It's kind of like Cards Against Humanity, but it's the Cyanide and Happiness characters. Oh, Joking Hazard.
I know what you're talking about though, yeah.
Yeah, it's called Joking Hazard.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So they had the booth there, and then they were selling this special red box edition of Joking Hazard, and I guess it's like, you know, they have new stuff in there, and then the person selling it was the Red Ranger from the original Power Rangers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he was sitting at their booth, and he was selling their game because it was a red box version.
Nice.
And then he was selling it. He was like, yeah, if you guys get the red box version and then I sign it, it's a total of $100. And if you just want an autograph and a picture with me, then it's like an $80 thing. And if you want all of it, then you can get it for $180. And I'm like, wait, huh? What's the deal here? So there's no discount. It's just a la carte ordering.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was actually funny because Hung pointed that out to me first. I'm like, huh, that's like, yeah, that's weird. But, and I already have the game, so I'm like, I'm not going to get it. And then Hung was telling me, but it's exclusive. It's signed by the Red Ranger. And I'm like, okay. So I got the box, and then he signed it, and then you get a special Red Ranger card. It's part of the game too, but the Red Ranger appears in that comic strip, and then he signed that too. And then it's like, after I got back to the hotel, I was looking at it, I'm like, why did I get this? So that happened. I saw some other Power Ranger actors there. They remember me from 2 years ago at Power Morphicon.
Yeah.
Some other things that happened there.
When is it? This year?
Which one?
The Power Morphicon?
Power Morphicon's happening in 3 weeks again. Some of them said, hey, I'll see you again in 3 weeks. I'm like, how'd you know I was going? So that's kind of cool that they remember me, but it's surreal too, because it's like these actors I grew up with.
It's real.
It's what?
You said it's a real booth?
No, I said it's surreal.
Oh, surreal. Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's kind of weird to me. Yeah. So that was that. I got a bunch of Funkos. So this year at Comic-Con, they did something different. And usually you wait in line overnight so that in the morning you get a ticket that tells you to come back for your exclusive time.
Yeah.
This year they did the whole thing as an online lottery system. So you knew beforehand, when your time slot will be if you got exclusive, lottery picking. So mine happened to be the Funko booth, which is all the like pop bobbleheads.
Yeah.
And I tend to avoid the convention on Saturday every year because it's the worst day. But I got Saturday this year for the exclusive, so I had to be there.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it was so bad. It took so long to get from one end to the other. Like you would get pushed around all the time because it was so crowded.
It's that busy.
So busy, man. Like, so yeah, I can't explain it. I mean, I have video of it, and I'll like post it up when I edit it on our NTFTT pod page. Mm-hmm. But it's like, yeah, it's so crowded. There was this cool thing too. This section where they had animatronic Deadpool with a band, and then they were just playing like old school music, and they were like singing and dancing as animatronics. And it was funny because I was watching that, and then in the crowd, there was a huge crowd, and then I turn around and I see someone dressed as Deadpool dancing. So
was it the same guy?
No, it wasn't. I mean, it's some guy cosplaying as Deadpool.
That's pretty cool. Was he pretty pretty similar to the actual actor? Was actually?
Oh yeah, he acted just like the real Deadpool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So just like turning around, it looked funny. Like if you go on my Instagram or our Instagram page, I did post a video of that up. Like I was like recording the performance of the animatronics, and then I slowly move the camera over, and you see Deadpool dancing on the floor. So yeah, I got a bunch of things from Street Fighter that were signed by Ono. So you know Ono?
No.
Oh, okay. Ono shoot, what was this? Yoshinori? Yeah, Yoshinori Ono. He's the producer for the Street Fighter series. So he was there. I got some of the metallic cards, and then one of the metallic cards was him as Blanca, and then he signed that and just gave it to us. So that was cool.
Nice. So you got some good collectibles? Yeah,
well, I got a bunch of like cool Funko collectibles. I wanted to get the freaking Dragon Ball Super and Dragon Ball Z ones, but they were sold out already right when I got to the booth. One of them was a dead Yamcha. So
typical dead Yamcha.
Yeah, it was like the first Funko that is a dead character.
I'm sure it's kind of funny, actually.
Yeah.
I saw there. I don't know if they were at San Diego Comic-Con, but I saw like there were Cuphead Funkos that my friend got somewhere, and they looked really cool. Like they matched the art style really well. But I don't know if it was a Comic-Con thing or not.
No, it's not a Comic-Con. I saw those too. It's not a Comic-Con exclusive thing. I think it's coming out August or something, official August, something like that.
Yeah.
It wasn't a Comic-Con release, but it was like a separate thing.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I saw those are really, really good.
Yeah.
Dude, something that happened during Comic-Con, it wasn't announced at Comic-Con, but the company that does all those pops, the Funko company, they just entered a partnership with Fortnite. So they're gonna be doing Fortnite figurines. So yeah, we'll see.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't even know what you can. Fortnite's not really known for the characters, right?
No, not really, not at all.
Yeah, it's just a general game.
Yeah, it actually is.
Yeah. I got the artwork for you, the Mega Man X artwork.
Yeah, cool. Thanks, man. I saw it. It looks really nice.
Yeah, it was, he does like a lot of collage work. So another one I got for myself. I only wanted to get one other one for myself, and I was so like stuck because there was one that was a collage of all the Street Fighter, which is the one I actually got. But the other one that was cool was, I think it was Ken and Ryu with, Tommy and Jason from Power Rangers. So that was really cool too, with the Zords in the background. Yeah.
That's kind of cool, yeah.
Oh, and speaking of which, during Comic-Con, they announced that there's going to be they did a live action short film of Street Fighter and Power Rangers teaming up to fight like Rita and M. Bison teaming up.
Yeah.
So that was pretty interesting. And the guy who plays Tommy is actually in it. And then Ryu gets a power coin from Tommy, and he becomes the Ryu Ranger. So,
what?
Yeah, he morphs into Ryu Ranger. Go ahead and Google that, because in the video game it's already existed. So
okay,
it's the mobile game Power Rangers Legacy Wars.
Ryu Ranger.
Yeah.
Ryu morphs into Ryu. Okay, I want to check this out. Looks so weird, man.
I know he's still wearing it. Go ahead.
No, the morph. I'm just saying, like him in. Yeah, I'm speechless. So weird.
It's so weird because he's still wearing his like karate gi, right?
Yeah, I know. He just has a helmet
and the shield, the Green Ranger shield over his chest.
Yeah, he's just a White Ranger, really buff. He's just like he's just like a Power Ranger on steroids.
Yeah, if it was the White Ranger, but instead of the white suit is wearing a gi, and he's still doing his Street Fighter moves, and his helmet has his like bandana thing, like
yeah, exactly. That's the first thing I thought. I'm like, what is this? I don't know how to feel about this.
It's so weird.
Yeah,
but I'm looking forward to seeing the short film though, because the company that does it, Bat in the Sun, their YouTube channel, they do really good fight choreography.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you said there was a short, a fan-made short?
Yeah, it's Bat in the Sun. So it's not out yet. I think it's going to be released September or a little later. I forget. But yeah. Yep. That's Ryu Ranger from Power Rangers.
So weird.
Let's see. I'm trying to remember what else that personally I experienced at Comic-Con. There were a bunch of escape rooms and I didn't do any of them because they were like 3 to 4 hour waits.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was going to ask.
Yeah, for like a 10-minute game. Yep.
Yeah, it didn't seem like it would be worth it.
Yeah, one of the themes was South Park, And then another one I heard was really good was Jack Ryan. So Jack Ryan is a Amazon show that is like a Tom Clancy thing. And it's like, I don't know, it's like a spec ops. I don't know how to describe it. But I heard it was like a hybrid VR and real life escape room. So the VR part, there's a part where you have to zip line, but you're really zip lining. And like it's a 2-story experience. Like the second floor, that's when you do your zip lining.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you're zip lining with the VR thing on. So you feel like you're actually zip lining like in real life because it's VR, you know?
Yeah.
So that sounds really cool, but not worth 4 hours.
Yeah, no, it's weird.
Yeah. You have to get in line for 1 hour to get your ID to get in line again for 3 hours. Yeah. You get in line to get into another line. That's pretty much how it is.
Oh, God.
Yeah. What else was there? Oh, we went to a Screen Junkies event and they were working on a honest trailer for Ready Player One. And it's so good, but they're not finished because they have a bunch of alternative takes.
Yeah.
So they played the entire thing for the audience and then they make their decision based on the audience reaction. So it was like we were a test audience and we kind of helped them. Yeah. But dude, it was so good. Like even all the alts, every alt was good. So no matter what they chose, it was going to be good. So yeah, I'm looking forward to with their official release for the Ready Player One honest trailer.
Yeah, that sounds interesting, man.
Yeah.
So, how many have you been to so far? Sorry, I can't think. How many Comic-Cons have you been to? So 4, 3?
I think 3 or 4. I don't remember.
Okay. Do you feel like this announcement is pretty good? The best one, I guess, so far.
It's mostly the best one because this is the first one I've gone to without back pain.
Without back pain?
Yeah. Because every Comic-Con I've been to, I had back pain.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. I think it's a lot more organized this year because people aren't waiting in line overnight anymore for the well, not many people are because most people got their exclusive tickets beforehand. But it is way more crowded because people get their exclusive tickets beforehand. That more people are on the floors now.
Interesting.
Yeah. It is a lot more organized. They have more people that are that volunteered to like hold the lines, like organize the lines. So that was good. Announcement wise, I mean, they were good. There weren't any like super mind blowing ones. I don't know if there were any like major surprises.
Were you expecting anything from this Comic-Con?
I was expecting DC to have a good presence, and they did. They did. Oh, you know what? I do have 2 things that I want to talk about that are kind of bothering me.
Okay.
Did you hear about James Gunn getting fired?
I don't know who he is, so no.
So James Gunn is the director of Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2.
Okay. Yeah.
So during Comic-Con, I guess they found like super old tweets where he was like tweeting like really off-color jokes about topics he shouldn't be joking about. But those were uncovered by people who didn't agree with his liberal politics. Yeah. So, and he already addressed these a few years ago too. And then Disney fired him. So Disney fired him because of those tweets, which is very bothersome to me because yes, those were horrible tweets, horrible jokes. Don't agree with him at all. The thing is, he's changed a lot since then, and he's already addressed it since then. And I don't know. I feel like Disney should have done their homework and hired him when they hired him. And you know, if they had a problem with it, they should have dealt with it back then. Yeah. And the other thing is, if they're gonna fire him, that means they should be firing Johnny Depp. They should be firing Robert Downey Jr. because you know, one thing is James Gunn made the jokes, but then Johnny Depp and Robert Downey Jr. actually did do bad things, you know?
Oh, okay.
So like, dude, this is kind of like a double standard if they're doing it that way. And then now that they're doing that with James Gunn, who is supposed to helm the rest of the Marvel universe now, what the heck is, they're setting a precedence, right? That they can just fire people that don't agree with their political views or fire people with like any little thing they disagree on, you know? Right. So, yeah, I don't know. What do you think?
It's kind of like playing favorites, right? In school or in in the industry, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of figured it out when I started working in just the industry. I know like it sucks. Like some of the people are actually really good people, but the way they are handled by the corporate and everything, it just sucks because I'm sure people have passed and that they can't undo, but they've changed a lot as well. And it's hard because they have a track history, I guess. Yeah. And having that double standard, for me, I've always found it to be stupid. Just because like it's kind of like you just let your friends in because they're your friends. Mm-hmm. And for me, it doesn't lead to anything progressive. It's just having people in cliques that causes more corruption and stuff like that. So I'm never a fan of those, and that's why, like, even though I work in industry or I had experience in industry, I hate it. I love the people that I work with. I just hate the higher ups that are involved in it. That just kind of it trickles down in a way, and just like the people there. It's kind of like people. It's like the king. And then he invites his neighboring friends over, but then his friends tell him to do or tell him influence him to do something bad, and then he started doing bad things, and then now his people are suffering from his negligence. So for me, I hate those sort of things. But where it's hard when you're not in a position to even do anything about it. It's like, I know it's bad. Yeah. But what can we do? And they go, I don't know.
It sucks. I mean, I don't know. It's really weird to hear that and see that, and then it's almost more like it sounds a little bit like Disney is if a political person, like a political figure, can cause James Gunn to be fired by Disney, where do you draw the line? Where do you draw the line that politicians control corporations? So it's so bad that happened.
Yeah, dude, and it happens everywhere, sadly. And I'm sure, like, your workplace. Oh, I don't know about your new workplace, but I'm sure you experienced it in your previous workplace.
Yeah, all workplaces have politics. Yeah. like way higher up. So
so it's more like the only way for us to change it is if we become the higher up and do something about it.
Yeah, that is very true.
Yeah.
Man, and then the other thing I wanted to talk about, I forgot, but it was like something that was also like another news item I was like a little bit like not too happy about. But I can't remember what it was. So we'll move on to happier things.
Okay.
Did you see the trailers for any of them yet at all?
I know I saw the Shazam one.
Oh yeah.
And I've also I've heard announcement of like the Dragon Prince one.
The what?
Dragon Prince is like new animated series that's coming to Netflix in September-ish. So I don't know if you've seen that over there or not, or if it's...
I probably ignored it.
Okay, yeah. No, a lot of people at my work were saying, "Oh my god, this looks so cool" and everything. But I only know about it because like the studio I was working with in Vancouver was working on it, and they tried to get me to work on it. I'm like,
wait, is this the one that kind of looks like the Avatar artwork?
I don't know.
Like a realistic anime kind of?
Yes, that one.
Okay, I did see it then.
Yeah. And for me, it was like, it wasn't something I was attracted to.
Yeah, no, when I saw it, I'm like, this looks like Airbender.
Yeah, no, I mean, Airbender, you saw Airbender. Did you like it?
I like the episodes that I did see, but I don't like it enough to watch the whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah. I like Dragon Ball Super though, and I forgot a story about that is while I was trying to get the exclusive Whis Funko, which is from the Funimation booth. And it was so stupid because they did not anticipate the high demand. So people were like in line for it a super long time and got to a point where they couldn't supply it. So instead they had to supply tickets. So you got the ticket it would tell you to come back at what time. So I got in line for 3 hours in the morning of Friday, and my ticket said come back at 6:45, and exhibit hall closes at 7. So I come back at 6:15, and I keep waiting, and they're like saying, "Oh yeah, just wait, and once you're 6:45, then we'll let you in." And then at 6:45, I come back, and then they're like, "We're going to be closing, so you need to come back on Sunday." And I'm like, "What the heck?" And they're like, "Your badge says you have the whole weekend, so come back on Sunday." I'm like, "What the heck, man? What if I could not come back on Sunday, you know?"
Yeah.
So, yeah, apparently everyone who got to 6:45 p.m. had to come back on Sunday.
Jeez.
And then...
But you eventually got it, I assume?
I did. So, on Sunday, I went to the line, and I saw a bunch of people just, like, yelling at them because they were even the worst case scenario because they were told to come back in the line on Sunday to get the tickets. But then Funimation ran out on Saturday.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So people who were like yelling at Funimation on Sunday while I was trying to get through the line, show them my ticket to get through. And yeah, Funimation dropped the ball a lot this year for their stuff.
Oh man, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. And then the Wiz figurine, like I'm probably going to keep it because I'm a Dragon Ball fan, but I was looking at the resale value. People are flipping it like for freaking 200 now.
Oh, I'm sure because it's so limited.
Yeah. Well, the Deadpool in a cheerleader outfit is almost 300.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did it look good?
It looks funny. It's just a Funko.
Oh, okay. I mean, there could be good.
It was the only Deadpool exclusive Funko. There's only 1,000 made.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah. But yeah. Did you see the Aquaman? Oh, no. Sorry. What were you going to say about the Shazam?
No, I did see the Aquaman one. Yeah.
Okay, fine. Aquaman first. What do you thought about it? What do you think about it?
I have no idea. I don't know, man. I really don't know.
Okay.
I don't. For me, it felt generic, but it wasn't like exciting. But that's just my take. I never had. You know me. I'm not much of a superhero thing.
Well, I mean, I kind of agree because it felt like Black Panther to me, but underwater.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, well, and then like I don't know how I should be feeling. Should I be excited? I didn't get the excited feeling. I mean, it looks cool, but yeah, it's like you were saying with the Black Panther, especially with the storyline. It's like, oh, something happened to your kingdom. The person had to go back and defend it now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Underwater.
Well, the thing is, I like the underwater, like how they handle underwater talking, because I was really worried about that.
I didn't catch it. What was it then?
No, they were still moving underwater. It still looked like they were underwater. And when they talked, it sounded like they were just talking. Because I was not sure how they were going to handle that, you know?
Oh.
And still make it look normal in real life.
Okay. I can see where you're going with that.
Yeah. Because in Justice League, they made air bubbles and then they spoke in air bubbles. Like giant air bubbles where no water was surrounding them.
That's funny.
That was really bad. So, at least that's good. But yeah, the only reason why I would be excited is because I know James Wan is directing it. And James Wan is a very solid director. And he did one of the Fast and Furious movies. He did Insidious. No, was it Annabelle? It's either Annabelle or Insidious, I forgot. And then he's also going to be helming the Mortal Kombat movie. So
upcoming one? Yeah,
upcoming. So he's... Oh, and I got a Funko exclusive of James Wan himself. So yeah. I wanted a Taika Waititi one, but they sold out.
Did you find that cool or weird that you got something like that?
For what?
The James Funko, the Funko of James Wan.
When I saw it, I really wanted it right away.
Oh, okay.
Because I was very surprised that they even had that. But one I wanted more was the Taika Waititi one, but his sold out while I was in line.
Okay.
That kind of stuff.
That's kind of cool then. Did you get any good swag when you were collecting, I guess?
I didn't get a new shield. I kind of wish I got another shield.
Okay.
I don't know. I think this year I didn't really buy too many crazy things just because I feel like I have enough of what I want. Mm-hmm. And for Funko, the only reason why I got a lot was because, well, a lot of the franchises in Funko I like. And it's very hard to get the Funko ticket. So I was lucky to get it. So that's also why I kind of got a little bit more of that. And I got a few things of Jessica Jones for my fiance because she likes Jessica Jones. Yeah, I can't think of what else I got. I got a few things from Loot Crate that were exclusive at Comic-Con, and I typically don't like to buy things too much that are not related to things I like. But Loot Crate happened to have exclusive figurine of Alpha 5 from Power Rangers, like having ice cream of 5 different flavors.
Okay.
And I also got a Megazord pin. Yeah. I think I have to have everything set up in front of me to even talk about because I don't remember. Because they were like, the bag was full. 2 bags were full.
Did you get a lot of stuff then?
Yeah, 2 bags worth. 2 large bags worth. Each bag is like half the size of a human.
So you got one for you.
Yeah, 1 human's worth of stuff.
1 human's worth.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, and then on another note, during Comic-Con, the SNES Classic also popped up on Costco. So I got that. So I have an SNES Classic now.
Are you even going to be playing it a lot?
I might be playing a few things on there. I want to play Star Fox 2 because I haven't played that ever. Yeah. I mean, I think mostly my exclusive things that I really was putting more value on was like the Street Fighter stuff that I got signed. Yeah, there weren't many Mega Man stuff that was worth buying.
No, I saw some of the exclusive stuff. I'm like, ew.
Yeah, do you want to wear a helmet?
No.
Or wear a headphone set that is just the ear part of the helmet?
I saw I heard first. I read about it, and I'm like, okay, that could be cool. And then I read gold. I'm like, what? Why is it even gold?
Because it's exclusive.
I know. And then I saw it. I'm like, this looks stupid.
Yeah, it wasn't that amazing.
No, I didn't even know what to do with it.
Yeah. I'm trying to look through the pictures of what I have to see if there's anything else I want to mention. Oh yeah, Loot Crate, they sold this 5-pack of like little metal figurines of the original 5 Power Rangers.
Oh, okay.
So that was cool. Let's see. I got to see random celebrities. So the cast of Supergirl. I mean, I didn't see them up close, but I saw them like doing their signings. Supergirl, Supernatural, who is this? Arrow.
Who is this?
Mostly just like the DC. Oh yeah, freaking Crimes of Grindelwald from Fantastic Beasts. They were doing their signing, but nobody cared about any of the cast except for Jude Law. Yeah, they just saw Jude Law and everyone was like, traffic jam, no one could move. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Cloak and Dagger.
Cloak and Dagger, that sounds familiar.
It's the new TV show that's currently on right now.
Okay.
It's another Marvel show. But it feels like the old school, like, Heroes. Just with 2 characters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Lots of cool cosplay. There was a group that was the entire cast of Game of Thrones. Like, the entire cast of Game of Thrones. Like, they dressed up as the entire cast.
Oh. Interesting.
There was a family that dressed up as the entire Inside Out emotions. There's a giant Pikachu.
That's kind of cool.
There's obviously the T-Rex dinosaur.
Oh, yeah. That's weird.
Yeah. Let's see. We went to an oxygen bar.
How was that?
It's really random, but it was okay. I think so everyone else is trying the different flavors, and I tried everything, and they all had no flavor to me. And then they were like, I think your nose is broken. So, yeah.
That's kind of like typical oxygen bar.
Cyanide and Happiness has a video game coming out. It's called Freak Apocalypse. Freakpocalypse. Capcom. They had a Mega Man 11 demo.
Yeah, how was that? You tried it, right?
No, I couldn't. The line was so long.
But you tried 3X, I guess?
Yeah, instead I bought 20XX and played on the Switch. During the drive, like on the bus to Comic-Con, I'll be playing with Hung, like the co-op mode.
Yeah.
On 20XX, it's so good, so fun.
Yeah.
It's pretty much Mega Man X.
Yeah, but roguelike.
What do you mean roguelike?
No, like it's a roguelike game.
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
Oh, roguelike is pretty much it's you just play a level or like you keep progressing and then you die and then you just keep progressing, that sort of thing. And then you more or less one day will beat it.
It's pretty much a permadeath game.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's cool. So you play it through a level and then at the end you get to choose one of 3 different levels to go to for like one of 3 different bosses for your next level.
Oh, okay.
And you gain the power, and I think you gain up to 4 powers, but you've always died at the second or third level. Second or third boss, so yeah. But it's cool. And then if you die, and your partner still moves forward for a bit, then they can revive you, like, at a certain spot. It's kind of like Donkey Kong, where a barrel comes up. You know, like how...
Is it like Mario, would you say?
Mario is more like you're in a bubble, right?
Yeah.
So
but
this one's
just
different.
Die, you stay.
You die and you stay dead until they get to the next checkpoint where you can be revived. So it feels more like Donkey Kong Country.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have any other Comic-Con stuff except for like maybe some trailers like Shazam. What do you think about that?
I thought it was kind of cool, but then it got kind of weird.
I thought it was good.
It was really good, but then I don't know how I think like it felt like in between a bit, just like when they started talking like a kid, and then I was like, oh, that's kind of cool, that's kind of fun, but at the same time, I don't even know how I should feel about that. It felt like off for me, anyways.
I'm actually used to that because I know that character well.
Okay. I understand like, that's probably how it should be, right?
Yeah, it's pretty much a kid in an adult body with powers.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I thought that concept was kind of cool. I mean, like the whole idea and how they played it was really fun.
Yeah, and I think that's fairly original as a character.
Yeah.
They didn't really adapt. I don't remember them adapting anything like that for movies. And dude, I really like Zach Levi. Like he's really funny in general. So he's the guy who plays the adult Shazam.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I thought it was really fun. Like it definitely felt different from all the other ones.
Yeah.
At the same time, like I felt like it was like such a 90s movie. Like the way it portrayed things, like a certain cheesiness that was almost like in the 90s.
Like you would see on Saved by the Bell or something?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe that's just me. I think it's just me.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it just felt different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's kind of cool.
Yeah, what other trailers did they have? Let's see. I know they had several trailers. Let me check. I know they had the sizzle reel for the next seasons of Flash, Arrow, and Supergirl and all of that stuff. I don't really care about those trailers. I like the shows, but those things, we watched it, they felt more like 40-minute trailers almost. It just felt like a long time. They had Doctor Who. There's more Venom stuff, but we didn't get to see it. Oh, they announced like a Buffy TV show. So Buffy, I think it's going to be not a reboot, but I think it's like a continuation with a new star.
Interesting.
Star Wars, Clone Wars, they renewed it from like several years ago. They're bringing it back. Dragon Ball Super, they showed Broly off. So the movie is going to be about Broly.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Let's see. Godzilla trailer came out. Okay, so let me go through the list. Aquaman, Shazam, Wonder Woman 1984, Venom. Don't know anything about Deadpool, but Deadpool did something funny. You know those tissue paper you put on the toilet in the public bathroom? Yeah, so in Comic-Con, there's a picture of Deadpool on it, and it says, "This is all Fox can afford." So that was funny. Oh yeah, Glass. Remember, Lamb sent a link of that too, I think. The movie called Glass.
Yeah, I remember seeing part of it. Or not even part of it. I remember seeing the announcement of it, but I never watched any of it yet.
Okay, so Glass is supposed to be like a sequel of Unbreakable and Split. So the big Split, like, you remember Split, the movie by M. Night Shyamalan, and James McAvoy played like this murdering guy, but he had like 23 personalities or something?
No.
Well, it was released a few years ago. It was really good. And then the twist of that, which everyone knows by now, the twist of that at the very end was that the movie was based in the Unbreakable universe.
Oh, okay. I think you remember you told me part of it, yeah.
Yeah. So then now there's a sequel being done called Glass, which takes the character from Unbreakable and then combine it with the character from Split.
Oh. So was Unbreakable good?
I heard it's good. I never sat through it.
Oh, okay.
I heard it was like one of the best realistic superhero things before superheroes were a mainstream thing.
Oh, okay.
There's a new Voltron season, I think. The 6th season of Voltron.
Did you ever watch it?
Nope.
Okay, good. We'll move
Trailer for Titans came out. So that was the DC show about Teen Titans, but it's super dark.
on. Live action, right?
Yeah. I don't have anything else.
Nah, it's fine.
You got mail. You got mail. You got mail.
Let's move on to mailbag.
Sure.
Community question. So I'm trying to pull up the mailbag from a few weeks ago. It was, what is your favorite local event? Let me try to pull up the answers. Wait, where is it? Oh, by the way, did you watch Wreck-It Ralph?
The second one?
The first one.
Yes.
Yeah, so you know the character of Vanellope?
Uh-huh.
There was a really, really good cosplay. Like this girl had a whole like cardboard card and she wore it on her shoulders like she was in the car, and it was just like Vanellope.
That's cool.
Yeah. Okay, so what is your favorite local event? Monster Closet says, I'm Scottish, so we don't really have local events. It's pretty much deep fry everything and see what kills us first.
That sounds perfect.
Okay. And then it says, it's actually been a fantastic summer for a change. Very hot and sunny. Makes such a difference to our white pasty lives. Judge Greg, part of Enthusiasts and Rehur Talk, he says, when I was there in 2005, it was great. And then Monster Closet says, that was before the dark times, before the Empire. What the heck? Judge Greg says the Big E? What's the Big E? There's a link here. Let me see. Explore the Big E. This looks like kind of like a was it OC Fair kind of thing? Yeah, thebige.com. What is this? Oh, it's a country music fest? Wait, is it? Let me check. It's so funny. It says country music fest and then next image is iced tea. Okay. I guess we'll take a look into this more. That sounds interesting. And then Almost Better Than Silence says Pretzel Fest or Kutztown Folk Festival. I have no idea what those are.
Me neither.
Kutztown.
Send me the link. I'll check it out.
Kutztown Folk Festival. And I think you answered this question already, so we can move on and think of a question to ask.
Sure. I guess it's a generic one. Extreme heat or extreme cold?
Okay, that's cool. Would you rather be... What would you rather have, right? Extreme heat or extreme cold?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather have extreme cold.
Same here. Yep.
Yeah. I think extreme heat is very painful. And then extreme cold, I'd probably pass out before I feel the pain.
Yeah. It's kind of like... Do you want to suffer a long, agonizing death, or do you want to be a slow, painless one?
Yeah, pretty much.
Especially if you die in sleep. This became a really morbid question. But I was just thinking that because over here in Sweden, it's been really hot lately, like 90 to 100.
Dude, we've been like 100 to 115.
Yeah, I know. It's like normal, like especially in the valley area. But it became like it kind of reminded me of like California because like there's been forest fires. Oh
gosh, yeah. No, we've had a few weeks ago. Our high point in my area was 114. Yeah, that was terrible.
Jeez.
Yeah, we could smell the fire from San Diego.
Oh God.
Yeah, in Orange County. That's how bad it was. We saw the smoke.
That's pretty bad.
So, yeah, okay. So we're both in hot areas, so we prefer cold.
Yeah. So I mean, like, I totally agree. I always argue with, like, you can always layer yourself with stuff, and then people will argue like, you can always drink hot or you drink cold water. It's like, no, that doesn't really help at all.
Yeah, I know.
You have to constantly drink cold water, and you can only drink so much before, like, you get water poisoning.
Yeah. Or your bladder dies.
Yeah.
Sorry, your kidney dies.
Yeah. So it's rather, no, I'd rather just be, like, bundled up.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Let's move on to game time. So game time is going to be a little different. So I'm actually preparing this trivia thing with Hung for my engagement.
Okay.
And I guess this is going to be a test run for one of the games, and I don't think anybody at the engagement is going to listen to our podcast. So I'm just going to play the ones I want to play at the, at the trivia.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. So this is our audio round, and I have 3 songs, and they're mashups. Okay, so mashups of their songs from a movie or songs from whatever it is, and you can identify them for me after I play them. Okay, so it's going to be short clips, and you can identify them in any way you want. Okay, as long as you know it and you could tell me, then you got it right.
Okay.
Okay, so here's the first one.
Oh God, I only got 2 out of the thing.
You got 2 out of the 3 already?
Well, yeah, it's one of them. It's from Moana. You're welcome.
Yeah.
And then, Hey Ho, Let's Go. That's a song.
Yes.
It's also from, yeah. And then I didn't hear the third one.
The third one is just a background. Okay, so let me play it again, but try to focus just a background.
Yeah, no, I can't. Like, I hear the background, but I can't tell, like, if that was part of the "Hey, let's go" or not. Because I just hear, like,
I'm just telling you. I'm telling you that whole background music is its own song. So
okay, one last time.
Okay, so the voices you already got them. So
yeah.
It's just the background is its own song.
It's the percussion, is it?
Yeah, listen to it. I don't actually know if you know that song.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I know the song. Maybe I know
where it's from. It is from a movie.
It's from a movie.
Yeah, it's a very popular movie, but I don't know if you saw it. I know you would like it if you see it. I just don't know if you saw it.
I guess I'll have to pass on the last one because I can't get the last. Can
you guess though?
Wait, is it a musical?
Yes.
I'm just gonna guess Rent or something.
Oh, it's not Rent. It's way more recent. So the 3 songs. The first one is you said was "You're Welcome."
Okay.
That was not Hamilton. "You're Welcome" by The Rock, I guess, in Moana. The second one was Blitzkrieg Bop, which is a "Hey Ho, Let's Go" by the Ramones, and that was in the Spider-Man movie.
Yes, okay, I knew that one.
Spider-Man Homecoming. And then the third one is called "The Other Side." Do you know who it's by?
No.
It's by Hugh Jackman and Zac Efron.
Oh, no wonder. Okay. It's from... Oh my God, I forgot the name. I love that movie, dude. I saw the movie.
Okay, yeah. So it's The Greatest Showman.
Yes, it was The Greatest Showman, yeah.
Yeah.
It was that scene with the bartender, wasn't it?
Yes, it was the bartender scene.
God, that's why I was like, why does that sound familiar? That it was like the percussion. That was a stupid bartender tapping on the thing. It was so good.
Yeah, that was... I didn't see the movie. That's the only scene I saw, and I love that song.
Yeah, that was like the best part.
Yeah. So that was probably the hardest one. So the next two are going to be a little easier. So here's the next one.
Oh god, what? The first one was the hardest one?
I think this is easier, isn't it?
I recognize like one. I didn't, because they all sounded similar or they overlap, and I'm like, I couldn't discern it. Can you play it one more time?
Sure.
Okay. Harry Potter?
Yes, Harry Potter's one of them.
Spider-Man? No, that's not Spider-Man. Is that Thor?
Yes, it's Thor Ragnarok.
Ragnarok one, right? Yeah.
Yes,
okay.
Yes. So
it was called like Van Halen something. So,
it was,
Hill of Silence or something.
No, it's called Immigrant Song.
Immigrant Song? Really?
Yeah, it's called Immigrant Song. It's by Led Zeppelin.
Oh, Led Zeppelin. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah. So it's funny. I named some of these too. So like the first one, I called it "You're Welcome on the Other Side, Spider-Man," and then this one I called Harry the Immigrant.
Harry Immigrant.
Yeah. Okay. So next one. This is the
Wait, I got 3 ready?
That was 2. No, this one only had 2 songs.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, okay. Thank God, because I didn't hear the third one.
No, that's why it's easier. The hardest one was the first one because it had 3 songs.
Oh, okay.
The second and third song, the second and third ones only have 2 songs.
Okay.
All right. So the third one is pretty easy. I hope, because I didn't want to make it too difficult for them. So they don't feel bad about themselves. So yeah.
Take me on. I say, don't you know? You say you don't know. Da 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 da. Take me on. I don't know the.
Well, yeah, you're right. It's actually "Take Me Out," but
Take Me Out. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh God, what's the other song? I know it. Hey, dude. Hey, dude. I know it's from. I know it's from Guardian of the Galaxy.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll give it to you. So that song is Guardians of the Galaxy. It's called "Come and Get My Love." Come and get my love.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's by Redbone, and then "Take Me Out" is by Franz Ferdinand.
Franz Ferdinand. Okay, that's why. But
so this is a fair round, right? Do you think so?
I thought it was, but I'm also very musically inclined.
Well, I think
Hung will do well.
Well, Hung's hosting it, so. I mean, I'm gonna make a bunch of other ones, and then I'm gonna let Hung choose which one he wants to use.
Okay.
Because we're probably gonna use like 5 songs or 5 entries, so we'll see. But yeah, it was pretty fun trying to figure out which ones to mash up.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving on to the final lap. All right. So things to promote. Our YouTube page, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We're part of Loosely Connected Network. You guys can use promo code NTFTTPods, get 10% off Loot Crate. What else? I mean, again, our friend Steve is themindfulbuilder.com.
Yep.
You guys can check out his custom woodworking, and your friend is Hype Man Vince.
Yep.
And he is still streaming and doing crazy things.
Yep.
At one point I thought you were missing because you were with him doing crazy things.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. I think that's everything. Oh, I have a new show on our YouTube page, and I'm doing episodes of, the show is called Why So Similar, and it is basically taking a look at video game music and what what songs they sound like that are not video game music. Like what kind of
I
influences they
remember
have.
you talking about that.
Yeah. So first episode is up now. It's on our YouTube channel, NTFTT Pod. So you guys can check that out. I'm currently working on the second episode. I have a long list of things to go through. And if you guys who are listening have suggestions for songs that you think sound like something else from video games, send it over and we will include it in our next episode and give you guys credit. So
Cool.
yeah. You have anything else?
No, not really. You pretty much talked about a lot of things already.
Okay. All right, cool. Well, I think next week I might. Well, okay. So we are gonna probably release another Game Time episode next week because next week is my engagement. So I'm gonna be super busy that weekend. So we will see you guys in 2 weeks for an episode that references live stuff. So next week will be a Game Time episode.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right. No Time for Time Travel. Signing off. Herdiger and Warp Speed. See ya.
Bye.
I love time travel.
Come with me if you want to live.
I love time travel.
No time for time travel.